Hello and welcome to another wicked gameplay video. Today I'm back in XPlane 10 and I'm showcasing the Jetstream. I believe it's called a BAe Jetstream 32. Funnily enough, I just got this plane. I thought it might be a nice little upgrade to the Pilot Mirage that I have. The Piper Mirage, sorry. I thought I'd try out this plane, and it's actually far more challenging than what I thought. It has some pretty tricky things going on when you're trying to fly it, and it's pretty easy to over rev the engine or do some strange things. I'm still reading the manual, so it's going to be a lot of fun migrating up to this plane and just seeing what this thing's like. So this is what it looks like from the outside. This is the default kind of skin or livery, whatever they want to call it. And you can see it's a pretty nice looking plane. Now, it comes with, I think, 10 other looks, 10 other skins, from British Airways to, you know, a whole range of things. But the default skin looks pretty cool. The reason I've got the engines running is because I have no idea how to start this plane from scratch. There's a 60-page manual that comes with this plane, so it is going to take a bit of time to be familiar with it. So why don't we jump inside the cockpit and have a little look. Okay, so we're in the cockpit here. This is what this thing looks like. Let me get 3D cockpit going. You can actually have a look around in here. You've got your roof instruments or your roof buttons, whatever you want to call them. Your autopilot, typical gauges here. Got some buttons on the side here. Your rudders, some extra gauges here, which I don't know what they are. If you've seen my other video, you'll know I'm not even close to being a pilot. So just a PC simmer, just flight simulation, and very new to that. So there's a lot of this stuff I don't even know what the technical names are. But pretty cool looking interior. Looks pretty nice inside. Now none of this stuff here works, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff up here that needs to happen to fly this plane properly or to prepare for flight. You've got your navigation here. I don't know what this is, some kind of weather control, your radios, and or your main instrumentation here. So pretty cool looking. There's also, you can turn off your yoke here, and then you've got some additional buttons. Now I've only had this plane for an hour or so, and I have yet to actually fly this thing. I just flew it up into the air once and crashed with some kind of engine failure. So I just thought I'd just say what the hell, I'll just jump in and show you guys what this is all about. So what I've done is set up this so we can get a little look at the left hand side there. You can see this is Jetstream Series 3200. It's got a bit of information there, and these here are actually, some of these are buttons, so you can actually flick these two at least. That one, no. You got your nav switches. No idea what these do. So that's that. You've got your main area there. The hydraulics, landing gear, air conditioning, temperature, flow, flight deck. What else have we got here? I'm trying to remember what I'd keybited, so that's that bit. Your ice protection, your testing. You've got your trim, a few other things, your throttle. You got your, you know, navigation equipment, and whatever this thing here is. It's going to tell me what it is. Weather radar. There you go. Now I know what it is. Got your radios. This is obviously just duplicated for the second pilot. Got our autopilot. altitude and all that sort of stuff up here. Test button, don't know what that does. And that kind of pretty much sums up the interior, the inside of the plane here. And we also have this window here that you can open. I thought maybe you would hear the engines a bit more when you open this, but you don't hear any difference in the volume of the engines like you do with the Coronado plane that I have. In the Piper Mirage, when you open the window, you can definitely hear the difference. This plane I actually purchased from x-aviation.com, x-aviation.com, for $34, American dollars. So yeah, so that, oops, sorry, so that's your overhead controls. Then there's some lighting controls and avionics switches up there. So that pretty much covers the most of the interior of the plane here. Then let's have a little look here. If we turn this yoke back on, we actually have this tricky little switch here. So we can have our mate Ralph here. He's now joined us here in the cockpit. Can we turn Ralph off? Yep, there we go. Ralph's gone to the bathroom. And Ralph's back. Then we also have the chocking of the wheels, which you'll see here. They're chocked. I just don't know what I did there. Turn something on. We can chock the wheels. We can create this little generator thing out the side here, like so. What else we got? I actually have no idea what this thing does, or this. I haven't really looked at those. Obviously this is some sort of joystick setup, which I still haven't looked at. And then we've got our door at the back here, which just opens that door there, here. This will close the door. Can we get back in there real quick? You can see it's open. God help me. And it's closed. Now if we want, we can just put that away. We can also move to the back of the plane. Would have been nice if the, you know, the paintwork in here was kind of as good as the other parts of the plane, but I guess you're not spending a lot of time out here. You can also turn the lights on at the back here for your passengers. It doesn't look too bad to be in the back here, does it? Yeah, but I think just some of the texturing could have been made to be a bit nicer. And if I compared this to the Coronado plane, I'd have to say it's not as good in terms of the texturing. So there's our light, but in a lot of other ways, that's that light there. It's actually pretty cool. So let's open this door. There it is. So we can go outside, hang out, check out the plane. But we're not going to do that. We'll just flick this and we'll head back to the cabin. Okay, so since we've done that, I'm just going to get us up into the air and have a little look. We'll see if the plane is going to survive my takeoff. Put our flaps down. Now, there's probably some other things that we need to do, but in any case, I'm just going to give this a whirl and see how we go. So we'll just ramp this up, the throttle. Oops. I think I've got some plug-in here that I need to disable. Yep. That's not going to work. So let's try that again. Just disabled my rudder. You can see it looks like I've got a little bit of smoke coming off that. That's the engine. Take the brakes off might help. That's how you don't take off. It's actually a bit of a handful to control. Quite sensitive. Anyway, let's pull back on the stick and get this thing up in the air. Now you'll see there's already a bit of black smoke coming off the engines. This is, I'm not sure what's going on yet. Like I said, there is some instructions that come with the plane. Let's get back inside here and see if we can figure out what's going on. The only thing I can think of is possibly this thing here, just to ease those revs off a little bit. I haven't set that up on my joystick, but essentially that could be what it is. So we're up in the air, Ralphie here, not doing much to help me, slightly climbing as we fly around Sydney. Pretty nice view, nice time of day. So you can see there's a bit of black smoke already starting to come from my engines, so there's probably something I need to be doing to stop that from happening, and I'm pretty sure if we fly for long enough, we're going to come to an abrupt halt. It's kind of cool though. This is an opportunity to really look at how to fly the aircraft properly, which is kind of cool. So that is the Jetstream 32. Nice looking plane. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up if we keep this thing in the air. Trying to fly at the same time. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to see more videos like this, always happy to hear your comments and feedback. And I guess that'll be the end of this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.